it toward him.
Not from there.
Yeah, if that thing hits me in the mouth, I'm gonna be pissed, Gideon.
Not very happy.
You won't do shit.
I'll fight you.
I'll
now.
officiate. Let's do
Thanks.
it.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
that.
Yeah,
I'll make sure no one kills each other.
we've had backward brawls down here before.
We have.
Yeah.
Oh, many
we start
times.
drinking that Tito's.
Things get wild.
Everybody
down
gets-
here.
Things start getting hot down here.
Yep.
People start
People
throwing
get mad.
hands.
Yeah.
It gets a little violent down here.
Thanksgiving
Coop down here.
beat
It's like-
down is what I call it at my family.
It wouldn't be a Thanksgiving without a family brawl at my
Yes,
house.
exactly,
Without
yeah.
a full family brawl.
I know. I miss my family used to go out and do football, Thanksgiving football every day. We used to go, or every Thanksgiving.
day?
Every day.
Prep-
We
to practice
prep
for it?
364 days a year
Wow.
just for Thanksgiving to go play football.
Hey, that's a dedicated family.
a
You want to
dedicated
win.
family.
I know you have
We
such,
won every year.
such a giant fucking family. Probably
yeah.
had a starting 11.
There's fucking
Oh, for sure, yeah.
offense.
1,000 people that live here.
You got Ange running deep routes.
Running routes.
She's got hands, man.
Oh, I
She
don't
mess
doubt
around.
that. I don't
the
doubt
Q?
that at all.
Who's the Q?
Oh, me. I'm QB.
This
of the,
team's
Oh,
already
wow.
bad.
yeah, left hand. You got the Mike
Oh.
Vick of the league. Let's go.
You look like an awkward Tebow out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tebow. There we go. That's actually probably closer to.
Well, you guys
No.
retired
Throw the
that,
rock.
huh? You don't.
Yeah, they put it away. There was too many family brawls.
We had too many
after.
40 plus in our family. They couldn't handle it after 40
What?
years old.
Hey, injuries happen now.
They do.
It's
They
easy
do.
to get injured.
Enough alcohol. You can do
CTE.
anything at any age.
That's true.
Not if you cripple yourself.
Well, paraplegics, I guess, are out of it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Take a shot or two before a football game. That sounds wise. I would do that.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
they
You
had
know, that's
to.
what they're, you know
They
that's what
had
they're doing
to.
XFL.
Oh, yeah. Without
The
They don't get paid
XFL
enough.
is only signing people that have no criminal records, so pretty much no one will play.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like,
sounds like a plan.
It'll,
if the NFL did that, half the fucking guys wouldn't be able to play. I
it'll
mean,
just be
Yeah.
Tebow playing with a bunch of random white dudes from
yeah, is this the
BYU.
Christian league? I don't understand that. Every NFL player has some kind of
Yeah,
history.
they all have a record. They've done something.
And I assume every WWE player, isn't that what the league is? It's like,
Except Russell Wilson.
No, I'm
true.
sure he's got something.
Yeah.
He had to have done something in
way.
his
I was
youth.
He's a Boy
expecting a
Scout.
bigger reaction out of you. That's why I said it, because I know you hate Russ.
I don't hate Russell Wilson. He's just fucking white bread. He's like the Superman of football. You're like, all right, man, cool.
no, he's like the Captain America.
Yeah,
football.
Captain
Yeah.
America is a better reference. There we go.
He is
Get
just
any
fucking.
dipshit.
I like how you tied that back in.
Yeah,
There,
exactly.
Perfect. Good work. Good work.
And that brings us up to a lighter part of the podcast.
Much lighter part of the podcast.
It actually happened
a
That
while
we're
ago,
definitely-
but
We're
we're
not
a little late on
avoiding.
it.
Yeah, we're not avoiding at all.
It's a little
No.
darker.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, I
take
guess
my hat
everyone
off.
knows.
Oh yeah, we should take our hats off.
Moment of silence.
Cash, put your hat on. Your hair.
Which doesn't work very well for a
Okay, that's all I
podcast.
get. Yeah,
Moment of
yeah.
silence,
Oh,
but
it's
you know
dead
what?
air. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna have to
to
cut
be
that.
fair-
We're gonna have to cut it in post.
Yeah,
We weren't quiet for very long, so it
No,
didn't make sense.
Well, he doesn't get. I mean, we can't be down here all night.
we
all
can't
day,
do it. Yeah.
But
We gotta move on.
Stan Lee's death
Yes.
he
May
passed
rest
away
in peace.
last week.
at 95 years old.
Let's be fair. The man lived a good long life.
Absolutely. He
yeah,
did.
95. You
Yeah.
can't be mad
He
about that.
created legitimate gods.
He was
like really.
He was. I think he was ready to go. Also,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
He had some health issues.
was
Yeah, he
definitely
lost his
full
wife.
year.
Not his
Right.
wife, who he was married to forever. But yeah. So I think
He did not want to keep doing Comic Cons.
he had.
Not at 95. I don't blame him.
There
man,
was a
or
ton of people that
94.
took advantage of him at the end.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, very bad.
Selling his blood and shit.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't hear that?
No.
They took blood from him to sign limited edition Black Panther comics and to sell. It was like
Well,
it
that's-
was like it was like a manager, a lawyer, or something.
I
Just
cannot
guys,
believe the
Yeah.
disgusting things people will do.
horrible. Yeah.
Suck his
terrible.
blood. Give me his semen.
But going. Oh, I mean, sure you can find it.
I mean, yeah, I guess
find
if that's
it.
what you're into. Yeah, sure, man. Get some Stan Lee DNA.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
know he-
I want that in my comic.
You know
book.
that guy was fucking.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
till the day he died.
The man created the X-Men.
Have you seen him in those leisure suits in the 70s?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice
for sure.
big old
Yeah.
glasses,
Him and-
chest hair pop out.
You telling me-
gold necklace? That guy,
Dude, even
fucked.
in absolutely.
Oh, He had big dick energy.
Yeah. You know.
I think you have to if you're Stan Lee.
But you know, for the first 30 years, there wasn't a single female
Let's
at
be
those
fair.
Comic-Cons.
None.
No.
None. Not one.
Comic Con
Not a
sluts.
So he made up for it in his latter
yeah.
years.
Oh,
Yes.
The late 80s, 90s, Comic Con sluts is where it
cosplayers.
came from. Oh,
Cosplayers, yeah.
I wonder how many like sexy Black Widows he just
Let me tell you, those
he
Comic-Cons.
dumped loads into.
I went to the Portland Comic-Con. There was a sexy Ewok girl, and I was getting all kinds of weird feelings.
Yeah, I bet you
it
were.
was.
I bet
It was.
you had
It was a cosplay you don't expect.
Yes.
So, what's the one thing that's totally unsexy that I can make sexy? A fucking
Ewok,
a little
yeah.
child teddy bear. But let me tell you. Yeah,
Yeah,
it worked. No,
Dang.
she pulled it off.
That'd be
for
so
sure.
confusing.
Hey,
though.
hold on.
It
There's
was
one
so-
thing.
yeah.
There's one problem with that. If you're an Ewok, you know she's rocking a thick bush.
Oh yeah, it's natural.
yeah,
if she's
absolutely.
a real cosplayer, if
Right,
she's a
right,
character,
right, right.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
she's definitely
It
method
is
cost.
70s porn down there.
But let's
Okay.
stop talking about Bush and get back on track.
to the
to
Stan Lee's memorial, which we're doing a terrible job
To
of.
I think this is
very-
the exact way he wanted us
Yo,
to do it.
absolutely.
Very
Excelsior.
sad, the sad death of Stan
Well, it couldn't
Lee.
be any worse than Bill Maher's.
Oh,
yeah.
let's get into this, okay?
We
What
have-
a
how could we not?
fucking dick.
Yeah,
Seriously.
That's small dick energy.
That was ridiculous.
Like, to go after a man who everybody loved, who created things to help people, like, get through, like, shitty times in their lives, help people, like, stop being bullied, to be like,
Well, not only that, but
He
to
didn't
call,
do
to call
anything.
everyone that reads like a comic book like a child, like
Yeah.
it's the worst timing. I mean, why do this? Besides, he's obviously just
Clickbait.
trolling. Yeah, for
Clickbait,
sure.
Clickbait. It's
But
making
it's-
money. That's what he does. That's what
Yeah.
he's known for.
he's an asshole, is what he is.
He is an asshole.
Like, it's just to the point where it's like, you couldn't have waited. Like, it's fine to have your opinion that, hey, man,
Yeah.
only kids should read comics. All right, you're probably not the only one to have that opinion.
He's probably the Colby Covington of talk show hosts.
Is he a talk show host? I didn't even know who
Well,
this
he's got
dude
his own
was.
show on like what
Yeah,
he used to.
forever.
Yeah.
Bill Maher Live on HBO. He still has it. Yeah.
Yeah, he still has it.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he was. So this is really how
Well,
I
you didn't
found
know
out
who
about
Bill Maher was?
it. No, I'm
Bro,
glad.
he's a king of controversy.
Yeah.
Some of his stuff is.
I
pretty
was
funny.
telling. Besides, he
but-
doesn't do like conspiracies or anything. I was telling him he's like the fucking
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones of the
but
left.
Yeah, he's exactly. I don't need
disagree
that.
with that though, because I really do not think Bill Maher's that bad. I think
No,
honestly,
he's not. Obviously, he's not as crazy, but
right.
he's a troll. I mean, he's
definitely a troll.
yeah.
Well, yeah, he went out
Some
of
of
his
his-
way.
As
for
far
this
as the
one.
left goes, that's the most annoying part of the fucking. But yeah, what a moron. What
Yeah.
Not even a moron, just what a complete prick.
At this point, though,
definitely
who cares? Like you said, who gives a fuck about Bill Maher anymore?
cares?
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Stan Lee was a huge
He
influence,
created
and,
legitimate gods.
and
is
I
really what he
doubt
did.
very many people are going to be that upset when Bill Maher goes as they are upset as Stan Lee.
Right, exactly,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously, what's Bill Maher giving us besides just
Controversy.
insulting other
Yeah.
people?
I don't think much.
But yeah. Oh well. You know, someone had to. Someone
Someone always has to
Oh, yeah.
ruin
Yeah.
it.
Of course,
Like
ruin his death. He just had to do that.
had to do it. Of course.
Oh well. Well, what we're gonna do? We're gonna name our favorite
top
Stanley
5
cameo, right?
cameos.
Yeah.
And then top 5 Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
Top
Yeah.
5 Marvel movies
Marvel-
in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of all time.
Of all time.
Fuck yeah! I didn't even think
I
about
forgot.
that.
about
Yes,
that.
so did I. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that
I did.
right.
I was so focused on the Stan Lee that I.
I
Forgot
probably
about
know
that.
my top 5. Though,
I know
right
my
off the
top
cuff,
5.
yeah.
didn't
I
even-
could figure it out.
I know my number 1 for sure.
Okay.
I mean, but
I feel like I got some sleepers on my list.
should we go to let's
do cameos
do
first.
cameo? Should we just do one at a time, or should we intermix them with some movie
we
news, or
Yeah, we'll intermix them.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can intermix them.
do we need to do an order? Or are we just gonna say our favorites?
Let's
We
say
can
our
just say our
favorites.
favorites. We don't have to
Okay,
do them
well,
in
someone
order.
go first.
All right, I'll go first. I think it was Iron Man 2. Robert Downey Jr. looks at him and says, "Thanks for coming, Hef." And he's got 2 fine ass honeys.
That's the original Iron Man. That's
Oh, was it?
2008.
Okay, yeah. So The original one.
Yeah, no, I
Two
remember.
fine ass bitches just walking out with him.
That was on my list too.
That's how you know Stan Lee fucks.
I like that, and I like this. The other cameo wasn't on my list, but he kind of gets Tony Stark back in the next one when he's delivering the FedEx boxes, and he asks him if this is Tony Stank's address.
Yeah.
Like he gets it wrong. Like that was another good one, I thought. But yeah, that is a good one. And R.I.P. Hugh Hefner now too.
R.I.P.
Everyone,
old
everyone's dead
legends
in that
are
joke.
Two old guys that
That's
just
rough.
fucked.
Oh yeah, both from the 70s. I mean, people fucked in the 70s.
People
That's
fucked in
all
the
they
70s.
did.
That's all they did.
That's what
Drugs
they
and
do.
fucking.
No internet.
God, could you
All right,
imagine?
Mason, give us a cameo.
I will give you a cameo. The Larry King one in Iron Man 2. Because it was just the ongoing joke in Iron Man. So the first one was Hugh Hefner, and then in Iron Man 2, he was like, "Oh, hey, Larry King."
This is when they were really like I was telling you earlier, there was like him in the background to like him like full lines and like getting him a ton of. I like that one too. One of my favorites was one that we just watched, but the one in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when he's talking to the Watchers, because that adds to the whole fan theory that he's playing himself in every single one. And he's part of the Watchers, so I like that. I like that fan theory that he's, and that makes him just immortal, and that makes sense that he's in every one because he's watching all these.
And
heroes
now he's
and whatnot.
immortalized too forever in the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
as well, which is cool.
and
That's what I think they should do.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do not want them to like CGI him in. Or
No. I just mean like just
I know
like,
what you're
put
saying.
Stanley as like a watcher.
I mean, eventually he's gonna run out of his cameos. Although he did do like the next
4 movies, I think.
next 4, I heard.
3 or 4.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did a bunch of them.
Up until like 2019, I think
Yeah.
is the last one, or 2020.
Yeah, which is weird because we're gonna just keep seeing him.
I know. She'll be a little weird, but
The ghost, but I
get why they
like
did
I said,
it,
I do
obviously.
not want. I've hopefully after that they just do like subtle like Easter eggs of him, like portraits of him in the background or something. Not a CGI or anything, but
Realistically, they should have like one where he's like they have a memorial for him, like
Yeah,
in
that
the
would be
background.
cool.
That would be
Yeah.
fun. Just like
fun.
you know,
I don't know. Fun's the right
Well,
word.
yeah, memorials are fun.
Man.
hey,
Should
you've
do
never
some
been to a
drinking down at
fun
the
memorial?
Yeah. You guys want to head down to that memorial?
It's called
Go
a
to the dance
funeral
down at the
now,
memorial?
not a funeral.
Wow, that was just forced, Gideon.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
just a
but
little.
I have to throw it out there. I've never had a chance.
All right. Do we have any movie news we want to mix in
do.
there? What do you got?
Marvel may be interested in a Rocket and Groot Disney Plus TV show.
Marvel's gonna kill in this fucking Disney Plus.
I
Racket.
think that would be a fun
Do
show.
you think they could get Vin Diesel?
No.
Probably.
Doesn't
do his
matter.
work?
Doesn't matter. I am Groot. It's so vocalized or so voice changed. It doesn't matter anymore.
But he does go in there and do every one.
Yeah, he does. He
which-
does. But are you really going to pay Vin Diesel big dollars
Yeah.
to do TV? He's like, I want $3 million for every I am Groot.
Well, I
that's not
assume if it's a legit show and it's not a cartoon or anything,
You might as well.
is it? Do they say
'Cause
it's
I
They
live
live
might as
action
well,
or
as
anything?
long as they're not paying him $5 million.
It's just
get in
voice.
the
You
booth
could
for a
literally
day.
go in there and do.
You
your
could
entire
probably
voice
just
lines
take the
in
ones
a-
that he'd
in a
already
week
done.
for your entire.
for I am Groot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And same with Bradley Cooper. I mean, it's all they're not.
'Cause
No
I
one's
know-
in the mocap suit.
'Cause
I mean, they're
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
No.
it's just voice lines. But I don't know a spinoff. Man, that'd be awesome if it was like
I think that would be great.
because they're getting Tom Hiddleston into the Loki.
Yeah, he's doing the
series.
Loki series, and Elizabeth.
So I bet
that
they could
sounds
get.
fun.
I bet they could
Yeah.
get Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel.
Well, Elizabeth Olsen's supposed to be doing a Scarlet Witch like show too. So they're pretty much giving everybody their own show, which is kind of cool to like kill time in
Man,
between
talk about
movies.
shows I don't want to see. A Scarlet Witch show. That seems like it could fail big time.
With Scarlett Johansson,
No,
I will watch that show.
No, that's
no,
with
that's Elizabeth Olsen.
which Elizabeth Olsen is
Oh.
amazing looking, but
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute too.
But
I'll watch it. Why not?
I'll watch it. I don't give a shit.
Scarlett
I'm not
Johansson's
a sexist.
Black Widow. Or no,
Cash.
Scarlett Johansson's the
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
She's getting her
Didn't
own
you guys
movie
say
though.
that?
She's getting her own
No.
movie, yeah.
Oh, she's getting her own movie, not
Yeah.
a TV
Scarlet
show.
Witch. You're
Scarlet
getting
Witch,
the
okay.
females mixed up, all two of them.
Oh, Scarlet Witch.
All
right.
two
Okay, it's
of
Elizabeth
them.
Olsen. I see.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. If it's a prequel, I guess. But I want if this is like
This I
if
hope
this
it
is
just
Rockin'
takes- yeah.
if this Rockin' Groot's just like starting out,
Yeah.
that'll be fucking awesome. Little young Rocket.
How much money do you think they're going to spend on the CGI though for the raccoon?
I mean they'll have to.
It's
it has
their
to be
own
just,
series, so
it
I
has
would.
to be just as good. I would
Yeah.
assume. Can be shitty phoned in.
Oh, I know.
'cause
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, if you think
Maybe
about
it'll be a
Cost 'em some
costume.
money.
They'll just get Bradley Cooper in there.
Stop it.
he's just a full-grown man,
raccoon
just
costume?
dressed as a raccoon.
You'd save money.
It really
It
would.
would save money, and I would still watch it.
I would watch it for that reason.
I'd probably be more excited about it.
Okay, what else we got? So, did you guys hear about the Deadpool movie that's releasing? Once Upon a
the
Dead.
PG-13
Yeah.
version of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I already saw. I watched the trailer, and if you like didn't know that's what it was, you would think it was
Like a
Christmas Deadpool movie coming out.
What?
Yeah.
See, I didn't watch the trailer or anything. I don't know anything about it. I
Oh.
just heard about it.
Yeah, the trailer is like him and one of the Savage brothers from Ben Savage or something, but it's like him talking about the Christmas, and it looks like a Christmas, but it's not. It's just a PG-13 movie. Is it the first and
That's
second
all it
one, or
is.
is it just the second one?
I think it's just the second one.
Yeah.
Because the first and second would be a long ass movie.
Unless
That'd be
they just cut
4
out-
hours.
Well, they have to cut out. I mean, they have to cut out a good
There's
amount.
a lot of stuff they have to cut out.
And what the trailer looks like, it looks like they're adding in a bunch of stuff too. So a bunch of PG-13, but just take your kid to see the rated R one.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I mean,
Come on, it's still a comic book. There's some blood. There's some violence. People's heads do get cut up.
he does put a cord up someone's ass at one point. So, it's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah, but sticking things up at people's ass, that's PG-13 stuff.
True. That's
You remember
PG
in
stuff.
what was that movie where Will Smith played the superhero?
Oh, Hancock.
Remember when he's in prison and he shows the guy's head?
He's
up the other
like-
guy's head? Yeah.
His
And they
hand's
come back
going
later.
up your ass and
Yeah.
your ass. Your
That
hand's going
was
up my ass.
PG-13. They
Yeah, but
allowed
he
that.
didn't show it. They literally showed him take this cord, shove it up his ass.
Really?
He got that funk in it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, that happened.
That's a great movie.
It is. That's
movie.
America. All right. What is this? The Margot Robbie thing?
Yeah, so the Birds of Prey has gotten the official title, supposedly. But it's kind of confusing because it is, but it isn't. And the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
I think that's just what Margot Robbie wrote into it, but
Yeah, see,
all I
that's
know
the-
is if Margot Robbie is in it, I'm watching it.
Well, same.
It could be literally her just saying the alphabet, and I'd probably.
But I don't.
see it.
That is confusing. Is that?
Yeah, because on her Instagram,
I get
essentially, is what the picture was. But it did look like it was written in pen. But we didn't know if that was like part of the script or not.
Oh, I don't know. I could see it as a
See, right
weird
there.
kind of quirky movie title, but I get.
Yeah.
It would make sense for that to be the movie title, if we're being honest, from a
For
DC
Harley-
movie.
Right.
Well, because
and
it's
for Harley
it's a
Quinn,
play
too.
on Birdman,
Yeah.
the movie with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because what was that? That title was Birdman and something. So it was super long, just like
Yeah,
that.
it
But
was-
that's. I mean, I'm down for it. That was
I'm
like I
excited.
said. She was easily the best part of the new.
Well, she was the only good part, if we're being honest, because Jared Leto's Joker I didn't know. It was a no from me. But speaking of the Joker, did you guys see the teaser trailer for the new Joker movie?
They already made a teaser trailer
Yep.
for it?
I've seen so much goddamn.
They're still
footage
filming
of
it,
that.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see anything more. I don't want to
They
see
just
anything more.
released a.
They just released
synopsis
like
of
a
plot
Oh, they did?
for it. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly.
It's
what
the
you
Killing Joke, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like the beginning of the
Yeah, the
Killing
beginning
Joke,
of it, right.
which is super great because
Yeah, it'd be
this is
awesome
you
if
watch
that
him
is.
like get sadistic throughout.
And I've
Who better than
Joaquin.
Yeah.
I know, and I have seen footage of him just behind the scenes or whatever. But he's got like the fucking Joker walk down. For
No,
sure.
the laugh.
It's I haven't seen the laugh.
See, the laugh one was the one that gave me like goosebumps
I haven't
because I
seen
was
the
like,
laugh.
"That's a good fucking laugh." Because
That's
Jero-
the most important part though of the Joker.
Yeah,
is the
well,
laugh.
I mean, Mark Hamill's the best Joker ever because he had the laugh on point.
Oh yeah, Mark
No,
Hamill for
without
sure.
a doubt.
Like Heath Ledger's had a great laugh, but like Mark Hamill's laugh was just iconic.
All right, another Stan Lee cameo. Give us one, kids. What do you got?
I'm going with the Hulk when he and Lou Ferrigno are security guards.
The first Hulk.
Yeah. I feel like it's an underrated one.
It was so weird. I was just thinking, but that movie is underrated. I like that movie.
It wasn't bad. The big steroided dogs were confusing, but it wasn't
bad. He
bad.
barely fit in that security shirt when he was walking out
Oh
with
my
Stan
God.
Lee, too. I was like, jeez, it's like almost unbuttoning.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
thought it
he's
was a
still big.
double
He's still
cameo, and it
jacked,
was
yeah.
great because, we have the original Hulk and the creator of the Hulk.
Which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee actually made an appearance in the original Hulk
Yes, he did.
show in like 85
89.
or 89 as one of the jurors.
That
Yep.
show
Yeah.
was so funny.
That show was...
where he would just
When he fought
turn
a
into
bear.
where he would just turn into Lou
yeah.
Ferrigno, just a slightly bigger. I mean, he's big, but he's not. I mean,
The best one is like
he's
the
not
Hulk
like you.
fights
He's not
a
you
bear.
Oh my
Right.
god, that guy's a
What the
superhero.
hell? Yeah.
You just think, oh my god, why is that guy running around in green
paint.
paint?
Green paint
Fighting
and short
bear-
pants.
and beating the shit out of forest animals. Guy's a psycho. But yeah, that is good. I do like the cameos more when it's a lot more subtle.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
For sure. But I mean,
There was
there's
one
so
that-
many. You had to. I mean, you had to keep making them up. I mean,
Yeah.
he was in so many. You had to do new stuff for everyone.
Yeah, and different stuff too. One of my favorite ones was in Avengers: Age of Ultron. It was the when Stan Lee was World War II.
This was on
veteran.
one of mine too, where
Yeah.
he gets shit faced and they had to like carry him out.
Yeah, because he's like, "Oh, I can outdrink you, Thor, or whatever. I was in the war. I didn't care." And
because remember Thor, because Thor has like the alcohol that's like the most
Yeah.
potent
Yeah.
alcohol in
Yeah.
the universe
Yeah.
or whatever. And Stan Lee, that's nothing for him. He
Nothing
lived in
for,
the
nothing
70s.
for old Stan.
He took acid for breakfast. I mean, this guy, he's, but it did fuck him
Yeah,
up.
he died.
Yeah,
he
he
almost died.
did, yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't die then. Oh man, that was dark.
I do not know why there was vets in that scene.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know why either.
Weren't
yeah.
they in like his penthouse or something? Because that's a scene right before Ultron comes in, isn't it?
It was kind of random, wasn't
Or
it?
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some sleek New York bar just has a shit ton of World War II vets.
World War II
in
vets
it.
just hanging out every week.
Getting shit faced. I know.
It's just an ultimate party.
That was, yeah, but that
It
was.
is true because it almost looked like these World War II vets just go out of the
No,
town
like
every
our-
weekend. It's
Or
like
they
they're
had the
90.
VFW. Why? And it was in like the Penta. It was
Yeah.
in like the
was in
Avengers
nice,
Towers.
yeah.
I don't know. Confused the shit. But like whatever you got to do to get him in there.
I guess so.
But that one was on one of my lists too. But I'll do a different one. I think it was the first Thor, which was not very good. But do you remember because his hammer comes down and it's stuck in a big crater and they're all trying to get it
Oh,
out?
yeah,
And
he
Stanley's
has the truck.
driving the truck.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
just
that's right.
Floors and it takes the whole. Yeah, and he just leans back. He's like, "Did I get it?" Yeah, it's like, just destroys the truck.
Yeah.
I like my favorite Stan Lee is Stan Lee when he's playing a crazy old, which is in
man,
most of his. Yeah,
Right.
but yeah, I like that one. That was a good one. I think we should talk about Creed 2, which none of us have seen.
Yeah, I was
but
going to
it's
say,
getting-
let's
None of-
not talk
no.
about it if you've seen it.
Well, we'll just
'cause
talk about.
I don't
yeah.
want to know who won.
Spoiler alert.
The Russians win.
Rocky won.
The
The
Russians
Russians
do
always win.
Rocky fills in for him.
First Habib, then Fedor, and now.
Yeah, it's still my theory. I still think Rocky's gonna end up fighting that Russian guy. He has to. I mean, he's
knocks
Rocky.
him out. It's
In
Rocky.
an old bar, backyard brawl.
He throws a talon for Creed, and he says, "Let me do this one. You sit this one out." And you take
That's
him
how
out
it's
because
gonna
you
work.
know he's still fucking jacked.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know.
He's
And
Ro-
then- yeah,
He's
definitely.
Rocky.
He's roided up.
He's
I mean,
still in that gym.
Well, he still
hitting
has
that
his
bag.
boxing license too, so I've heard. So
So what does that mean? He could fight people on the street?
Him-
What
no,
is-
you said he's gonna hop in for Creed.
Him and Lund.
He's got his
No.
boxing
He's
license.
still renewing.
They're
this
gonna
game.
Doing it.
have the rematch.
71 years old.
Creed's
never
gonna have
know.
to pull out because of a pulled bicep, and it's gonna be Lundgren versus the old Rock.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if they made a movie, an entire movie leading up to
It's
the
called
fight,
Creed
and
2.
someone missed weight, and then the movie's just over because the fight didn't happen, so they had to make
I don't
that
know if
fight
it'd be
again in
funny.
Creed
I
3.
think in retrospect, it might. But if I'm in the theater, I'm gonna be a little. Because what is?
doesn't
It's like
make
a
weight in the
2-hour
movie.
build up,
Because what is?
and that's the end.
Because what is the trailer showing before that? Is it just
It's
showing
literally
weigh-ins?
the way in.
all
All that
He make
intensity. The Russian guy that gets
So the
popped for
trailer
steroids and
never
they pull
shows
in.
him actually in the ring.
in the ring, yeah. Just all the sparring.
It would have to be a pretty
beforehand.
good damn trailer to get me in there without showing. Does he fight? Who knows?
Or they do what they did in Rocky 3 and the fight gets pulled, but they backyard brawl.
Yep, that's what it is.
That's Clubber Lang style.
That's Clubber.
Clubber Lang, speaking of cameos, he needs to make a cameo at some point.
He just needs to be in the fucking
T.
movie.
Mr. T's still alive,
T
right?
should fight
I think he is.
Michael
Yeah.
B. Jordan.
He's getting up there, but
Creed 3.
He's got to be around the same age as Sly.
Yeah. Oh, he's old. That gold chain is no longer gold. It's like a tint bronze.
There he is. He still looks.
oh yeah, he's 66. He still don't look too bad.
He should fight Michael B. Jordan. Is really what should happen next.
Mr.
He should,
T?
Yep.
That's him in 2014. He looks
He's
pretty
in the
good there.
WWE Hall of Fame?
Look at that, Mr. T.
For what? Did he do professional wrestling?
No, wasn't he like a spokesperson or something?
I don't.
And he pities the fool.
Pities the
Don't forget about that.
Pity the fool.
Look at that freaking.
Look at this.
You know what, dude? For 66, he looks great. I know these are old pictures, but the one that we saw, he looks really good.
I go up. Did you see the one?
Which one?
Is that him? Oh, I thought that was him wearing a fake mohawk.
I like that he's still rocking the mohawk. Is really what it comes down to.
Well, I mean that's his retirement. He's got to if he
He's
keeps
got
that,
to keep the mohawk and the chain.
he's no longer Mr. T.
At that point, he's just Tyrone. I don't know if his name's Tyrone.
I wonder how he's doing money-wise. He's probably still set.
Well, if he could always pawn
His
off that
name's-
chain.
His
that's
name's
true.
Lawrence.
Yeah. Make
That's
$5 million.
not what
I always
thought
heard
it
he was started out as a bodyguard for someone.
Is he still working?
He was in Kung Fu Panda, WrestleMania Triple X. I'm interested in that.
Wow.
I didn't even know there was a porno for that.
He always
He just plays Mr. T. That's it. He plays Mr. T in like almost everything.
Oh, in that 2001 show, he played JT.
No,
JT,
but still a T in
but
there.
Mr. T still. Mr.
the
JT.
wise janitor.
The wise janitor.
Not
Hey.
another
Not
teen
another
movie.
teen
I
movie.
remember that.
Celebrity Deathmatch, Mr. T. Mr. T was in Johnny Bravo? Damn.
I can't. If we lose Mr. T at this point, I can't take another hit.
I can't
I
handle
don't,
it.
I don't think.
No more.
Realistically,
I'm done
we
with
need to,
this.
like,
That's too many.
we need to protect Betty White more than anything.
You know,
She's
Betty
protected.
White.
She's an old, rich white woman.
Yeah.
No one's more protected than an old, rich white woman.
Betty White's like 98, I think.
Betty White's up there.
Yeah, but she'll
Betty
live-
White still fucks.
She'll live forever.
No, Betty White does not.
Betty White.
She's 96.
Yeah, she's still getting that ass. Wow. She's out here
I
crushing.
wonder how
dick.
her health is because I heard a little while ago she was sick.
No way.
Sick of that
But dude,
shit.
there's
She's
always-
fine.
Yeah, that's
Betty White out here chilling.
All right, Stan Lee cameo. Give us one, kids.
All right. Deadpool, the original one. He's the MC at a fucking strip club.
the one you were
That's
talking
the
about.
that one's on my list too. Yeah.
Duh, obviously, we should have put 2 and 2 together. Deadpool strip club.
Yeah, that
He's
one
just
is
in the
that
club.
one is-
What other one would have had a strip club in it? Duh, Deadpool.
I know.
Yeah. Why didn't we
what's
think of
the
that?
one
Yeah.
movie? Oh, first Captain America when he goes in that strip
Yeah.
club.
Yeah, Captain America.
Where they find him in the strip club.
They see Captain America getting a lap
I don't
dance.
remember what he
'Cause he's such a
says,
bad
but
guy.
like the cameo of just him in the strip club just being the MC is so funny to me.
That's definitely one of my favorites too. Yeah.
At that point, he was like 94, 95, and he's just in the strip club, just chilling. Like, who hired this old, creepy man?
Bro, have you gone to strip clubs? That's the
That's
fair.
the base.
yeah, that's what you have to be.
I've never gone to a strip club, so.
Neither have I.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys aren't missing out on much.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
If you want an older white guy DJing, just the worst music. The worst music you've
Pour
ever
some
heard.
sugar
Yeah.
on me 800 times.
But that's got to be the best job for those perverts. I mean, they're around strippers all day. They're probably making good money.
That's
They're
true.
getting a portion of that tip.
Oh, yeah.
They're just up there playing music. That's a sweet gig. You don't got to do anything.
Just gets to jerk off behind that stage.
Oh, yeah. A lot
Oh,
of
so
masturbating.
much semen's on that ground.
So disgusting. You're extremely vile today.
Do you have a cameo for us, Mason?
I do.
Let's hear it.
Oh,
You okay?
what was that?
I coughed.
He's got a little paper.
Oh, yeah, the Spider-Man 3. I thought that was a good cameo. When Spider-Man 3 looks at the board in New York and it says Spider-Man, like, save the key or has the key to the city or
Yeah.
whatever, and he goes, And he looks at Tony Parker and he goes, well, maybe one man can make a difference.
Yeah,
and walks away. I love that
His
cameo.
Spider-Man cameos are probably my favorites,
Yeah.
just because that was always his favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Spider-Man was his.
One of my cameo that you guys probably, or maybe you might have, did you play the Spider-Man PS4 game?
Yeah.
He has a cameo in that in a cutscene, and
Oh, that's awesome.
it's when him and MJ were.
I heard that game's great.
It is
by the
so
way.
much fun.
I heard it's great.
But it's a really
I
good-
almost bought a PS4 just to play that game.
Oh,
You should buy a PS4 for that reason.
But,
also God of War.
God of War's great
another
too.
one.
I've heard.
But it's Peter Parker and MJ are in a bar talking or something, a restaurant, and he's like a bartender, and he looks over and says something about you kids, or something about, or he says you kids were always my favorite. Yeah, so it's a great
Yeah.
cameo.
It's sweet.
It
It's
is a
sweet.
really nice cameo. Yeah, but yeah, that was a good one.
Did it look like Stan Lee in the video game? Like how'd they do?
Oh, they did the graphics.
They didn't make
amazing.
him black, if that's what you're wondering. No,
No,
it's
yeah,
Stan
he's-
Lee.
He looks like Stan Lee.
To make him black? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why would they? Why would
Why would they make him black?
You said, did he look like Stan Lee?
Well, I mean, video game wise.
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes
good.
it's
good
harder to-
graphics. It was
yeah.
really good graphics, but yeah,
I could just Google it.
yeah, that game is fucking amazing. If you haven't played it, yeah, it's got to be on there. There you go. See, that's
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
really good.
look at that.
That is
It looks
really good.
more like him.
Yeah, it
than he
almost
does.
does. That's really awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was surprised too. I mean, he literally makes a cameo in fucking everything.
Yeah.
Everything he's.
Oh, that's back in the day, but that's still pretty good graphics for the. Oh, that's the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Which is a newer game, so that's actually not that good.
Yeah, I mean that was.
I mean,
for-
it
PS4
followed
one,
two
though, that
shitty
looks great.
movies.
Tip top.
Oh yeah, for sure. Any other movie news we have to talk about?
No, there's really not much. How did you like the Coen Brothers film?
Yes.
Don't ruin it, but I do want to
I was
hear
gonna say,
your
I was like, I
thoughts
haven't
on
seen it yet.
I fucking loved it. You guys have to. It's an anthology, so it's 4 different shorts,
Yeah,
all set in the
one.
West. All set in the West. Oh man, it's good.
Netflix has a lot of good stuff.
James
out.
Franco's in it. Liam Neeson's in it.
I saw that. I saw the
Liam
cast.
Neeson. Oh man, yeah. It's. I mean, as far as Netflix movies, it could be their best movie.
Whoa, really?
Well, I mean, because they make shit movies.
They should make, yeah, that's true.
They have
it's
a
the Coen
couple
brothers,
good
so,
ones
I
on
mean,
there.
They make good movies.
I don't think it was produced by Netflix. I think they just bought the rights for it.
I was about to say the Outlaw King wasn't
Kind of
good.
like Mudbound.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't qualify that as a Netflix movie, Mudbound, because they just bought the rights for him. And
Right.
I don't
They
think
didn't-
anything Netflix has actually produced has
It's been good. As far as movie wise, TV's always
Didn't
been
they
great,
produce
but-
Beast of No Nation? Because I thought that movie was pretty good.
I don't know if they produced that or bought the right, but that one is
That one was pretty good.
that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that was like their first.
Yeah.
That was like their first.
Yeah,
big
Beast of
hit.
No
That had
Nation,
that was
yeah.
Idris
And then
Elba.
it's gone
and he
all
killed.
downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's fucked up.
That was
if
a
you
good
ever watched
movie.
it.
That movie
It was a
dark
slow
as
burner, but it
fuck.
was like.
But once you
really
got
good.
into it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it made you feel shitty after.
Yeah, definitely.
it definitely
Then when the
made you
boy
want
goes
to
back-
Netflix likes to buy those movies that make you feel shitty.
Absolutely.
Like yeah.
Yeah, no, Netflix right now is killing it. Did you guys see the Kaminsky Method? It's got Alan
No.
Arkin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
That
fucking
TV
good.
show?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It just looked average to me.
Michael Douglas? Or
Michael
no?
Douglas is
Yeah,
in
Michael
it,
Douglas,
and he's like
yeah.
an acting coach. Like, yeah, I don't know. Him and Alan Arkin, they have like a dynamic that just makes the show like really easy and fun to watch.
Yeah, I put that in my list.
Yeah.
For sure. Another one I put, I just finished season 6 of House of Cards.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you, folks, that show went off the fucking rails.
I heard it went off the railings after
the
season
fucking
2.
rails.
It really did.
No, season 6 though was like, I
Yeah,
love the show. I would watch another season only because I love political dramas and we don't have any. But
Probably for that reason.
and Robin Wright, come on, are you
Oh.
kidding me or what? She is a smoke show, and she's like 50.
Yeah,
and I
she's
mean
great
a
looking.
smoke show.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
good.
Nobody's
looking.
denying.
Yeah.
And she's a great actress.
She's an
Fantastic.
amazing actress. Princess
Well, I wish
Bride.
she'd run for president. I'd vote for her
Well, I mean, it's
Why?
not like
Because she
impossible.
plays
because she's good at being a president.
on a TV show.
Hey, to
We
be
voted
fair,
for one
we
guy that
voted
was on
for-
it for TV show.
Why not do it
We
again?
don't need it anymore.
Why not do it again?
We don't need it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's working out
I
so
still
far.
want,
We're
I still want The Rock to be
kind
our
of.
president.
Yeah, but Yeah, off the rails. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Definitely. It was fun though.
And for you to say that, and I know that you love the show.
I love the show. Yeah. So for me
You
to
know
say
it just ended terribly.
Yeah. Well, the fact that she became president baffles me.
Well, they had to
well,
kick
no,
off.
she wouldn't. Spoiler alert.
She was
But she was the vice president in season 5. She
Yeah.
became vice president.
Yeah, but even that doesn't make sense to me because she
It
was
did-
only the first lady. I mean, there's no.
They like just moved her into that position.
Right, but
She's
it did-
already here. She's
but I
already
will
got
say,
a room.
At least the show kind of tied in a little bit because she was the ambassador. So like
to
she
what?
was.
I
Oh
know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
still,
She
to
was
the
the
UN.
ambassador to the UN.
UN.
But she got everybody killed.
Right, so it made sense that
She
like
was not a
they
very
were
good
able
ambassador.
to incorporate her into vice
Yeah,
presidency.
but she's still not in the line.
No, it doesn't really work that way. But they made it
I
work
mean,
that
a
way.
lot of people would have to die before she was in succession wise, but I don't. I've never seen the show.
Did
so
they
I'm
kill
sure
him
they-
off,
Who?
Frank?
They did.
Oh,
yeah.
so they just killed him
course.
off.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just thought
Yeah,
they
killed
made me
him off.
like. He's,
And the
yeah.
giant twist at the end of who killed him. Dun dun dun.
Was it her?
was it her?
I'm not saying anything.
I want to know
Why?
though.
Just
Because I don't want to spoil
Just,
it for
like,
people who
whisper
it to
enjoy
me
it.
so they can't see
I'm
it.
trying not to spoil things as much anymore. on
I
this.
don't. Yeah, I
I don't know,
don't.
like
pod.
I'll
And
just
I
ask
don't
you when
care
we're off
enough.
because I don't want to watch it, but I do
Pass me
want
off
to know.
there. Yeah.
I don't care enough to look it up or.
I just want to know. All right,
tell
Stanley
you
cameo.
afterwards.
One more.
Yeah, give us one, Gideon.
Ooh, okay. I got a good one. The Amazing Spider-Man. I hated the movie, but his cameo was fun when they're fighting in
Yes,
the library.
another good one. I thought so too.
Yes,
when,
they're fighting in the library. He's got his headphones on.
when he's totally oblivious and like
Totally doesn't know what's happening.
him and it's not Killer Croc.
No, it's a lizard.
Yeah, it's the
Lizard,
lizard
yeah, the
one.
lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
who-
those movies were fucking
terrible
wreck. Yeah.
dumpster fire, but it was a fun cameo. He also had
Unfortunately.
another fun one in the last Spider-Man or Spider-Man Homecoming where he like
The
yells
bus
at
driver.
Park-
Yeah.
Well, I thought
was
he
awesome.
like there was
Well-
one where he like yelled at Peter outside the window, and he's like, "Don't make me come down there, you punk."
Yeah, I like that
Oh,
one.
I
yeah.
like that one.
I like his one in the first one. It was the first Spider-Man, which is still, if we rank Marvel, I'll get into it. But anyways,
Yeah, we'll rank it because technically, whatever.
yeah. But anyways, because you remember it's when the Green Goblin destroys the building and he
Yep.
saves MJ.
Yeah.
Which, if he wasn't there, I mean, that would have been
That'd been it.
That'd
That'd
been a
been
short
the-
series.
Yeah.
It would have been a short movie. Not much would have happened else.
Yeah,
afterwards.
but I think that's the first cameo I saw him in.
Yeah, he was also in the X-Men movies, like the early one, like
Well, did that
2001.
That came out right. I think first Spider-Man came out in 2003.
I think the first X-Men was like 2000.
Yeah, 2000.
Yeah,
was the first
2000
X-Men.
is
But
the
that
first
came out
X-Men.
right around that. I do not remember his cameo though. in
I think the
X-Men.
first Spider-Man wasn't that 2001
I have no idea.
or 2002.
It might have been.
Let's be
I thought it was
honest. It's
2003.
been a long fucking time since Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man.
I miss him every day.
I like Tom Holland.
I liked him too.
Is
Oh,
he-
Well, I like Tom
Anybody
Holland too.
was better than Andrew Garfield.
2002.
2002.
And
Yeah.
what a year it was.
God, it was a good. Yeah, that was a good year as a kid. I remember that.
That's when Marvel movies finally started fucking taking
off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks to no one gives it credit. The first good comic book movie, Blade.
Blade was awesome.
And no one gives it
Okay.
credit as the first.
I was
comic
gonna
book-
say, I was
yeah.
like-
Can we make those again, please? They're so much
I
fun.
was gonna say,
I loved those movies.
Spoiler alert, that's in my top 5.
Oh hell yeah, Blades.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
The first
The
two
first
were
Blade,
so
yeah.
good. I
Even
like
even the second one was good. Too.
Anything after that, don't
Well,
watch,
because
but
Guillermo, I don't even know if Guillermo did the second one, but Guillermo definitely didn't.
did
do
the,
the
definitely
third
did
one.
the
Yeah.
first one.
He
Yeah,
did the
he definitely
first-
did
yeah.
the first one.
Yeah,
You can
no,
tell for sure.
Blade was fucking
Blade's awesome.
great.
That
Blade's
opening
dope.
scene of the first Blade when they're in the club.
Oh, in that blood shower,
Yeah.
and he's just murking fools.
I remember seeing that as a kid and be like, "What the fuck? This is
yeah.
awesome!" And it's like a rave. And
It's
he
like
just
a
started-
rave, and that dude's freaking out. He
Except I
backs-
always hated how the bodies just disappear once they fucking get stabbed or whatever.
Yeah, they
I
just
hate
blow
that
up.
in movies when they when it's. And let me tell you, CGI wasn't
It
great.
it wasn't at its
Yeah.
prime.
Not to Del Toro's.
Yeah, which Del Toro does not like using CGI, but
Right.
I'm sure he had to for. There's a lot of people dying in that. Yeah, I mean, you had to do something.
All right, Mace. One more.
Last one, Winter Soldier, when the Captain America suit gets stolen. And
Yeah.
he's a security guard and he walks in and he goes, "Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
getting
like
so
that one.
fired for this." Yeah.
That is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, we'll roll into our top 5 Marvel movies.
How are we gonna do this?
Let's just start at 5 and work our way up.
Number 5. Maybe we should start at number 1.
Should we start at 1?
Dude, I don't know.
I know, because it's gonna be
I
hard.
can't put them in order right now because I didn't prep for this.
It's gonna be hard to put
Put it up on the screen and we'll show them all, and then you guys can just pick.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good idea, Gideon. That's gonna be a big fucking every Marvel movie. That's not nearly all of them.
Is that close?
No.
God dang.
Go to like Wikipedia maybe.
Wikipedia. Okay.
There should be like, I don't know. Go to one of the first.
Yeah, there
links
should be a
on here.
website.
Yeah, there's got to be a website. Yeah, look at there.
Oh, here we
List
go.
of
There you go.
all movies.
Oh, Wikipedia too.
That's a good one.
Should I go here or to the Wikipedia?
That's not the first one.
Yeah.
It's doing like all the fucking.
It's doing like all the modern day Marvels.
Yeah, all the ones that are connected.
Cinematic universe. Here we go. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3.
It's still not.
Well, I mean, it's
The only thing it didn't take. The only
it's
thing
like
it's
doesn't have
Spider-Man.
X-Men and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Blade's not on there, but yeah.
Okay.
That's close enough.
Gideon,
Close
you
enough.
started off then.
Are we going with 5 or 1?
Yeah, do 5. Do 5. Yeah.
Blade. It's so underrated.
Yeah.
Nobody gives this
Yeah.
movie any love, but it's the one movie that if you watch today, it still holds up. It was on Netflix. I watched them both. Fucking loved them both.
Well, no one really qualifies it as a comic book movie ever. People.
It's made by Marvel. They have
Yeah,
their
I know.
name on it.
I know, but people don't. That was when Marvel had some real fucking balls.
Yeah,
Can
they
you Blade first?
threw it out there.
Yeah.
For
and
real.
It didn't stick, and I hope they redo it. That would be dope.
I'd
but
love
no.
to see it again.
I love those movies.
But to get a young Guillermo del Toro to do a comic book movie, I mean he did all the Hellboys, but
Yeah.
That's true.
imagine him doing a Marvel movie now. I mean,
Yeah.
fucking
Disney.
Still be
Probably.
awesome.
I
though.
love it.
It would be awesome.
a ton of practical. Yeah, it'd be awesome,
much
but
fun.
it would have to be like really fucking.
I feel
dark.
like he'd have to be on one of those Netflix shows. Because that's really where they can get dark is on Netflix.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, he's
but-
coming out with Pinocchio.
I'll take it.
Ooh,
Excited about that.
That's gonna
Yeah,
give me
That'll be
nightmares.
fun.
Nothing scares me more than a little fucking boy wooden doll that comes to life and gets in all kinds of shenanigans.
Donkey Boy comes out of the woodwork.
A pedophile.
Circus owner. Like, bad shit's going to happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 Blade.
Gepedophile. That's a Gepedo joke.
That was forced and you know it.
No way, that was perfect. All right, Mason, what do you got?
For my 5,
Yeah.
it'll have to be probably. It's a newer one, but I'm gonna have to go with Doctor Strange. I like Doctor Strange a lot.
That's
Same.
mine. That's my
Okay.
5th one also. Yeah.
I like Doctor Strange. It was. Really
I saw
good.
Doctor Strange in theater, and what a fucking trip that was.
Yeah, it
That
was.
part where he's tripping through space.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should not
man.
have gotten high to see that movie. the
I
first
should
time.
No, you
not,
should not
have
have.
done 3
That's a
tabs
bad
of
idea.
acid. Bad
No,
idea.
not good.
Screaming in the theater. Ah!
Yeah. Everyone just scared shitless. I'm sweating bullets going through that thing.
Oh, I
you know?
bet. Yeah. But that was a trip.
But yeah, that's a great one. I think it's underrated too. I really want a sequel to Doctor Strange.
So do I.
I think
I'm
they're
waiting
supposed,
for
they're
it.
supposed to be
I
making
can't wait.
one. Is really what
I like.
I've
I
heard
like
it's-
Cumberbatch too. He's great.
He was amazing
Fucking
at Doctor
awesome.
Strange.
Yeah, he did good.
He's
He was
literally
awesome.
perfect. That's one thing with Disney is they cast so well for their
Yeah.
superheroes.
Well,
and it's
Marvel
like-
in general.
Marvel,
is,
yeah.
They know. I
Yeah,
mean,
everybody's been casted perfectly. Even like the Netflix shows.
I think they're breeding these people.
Yeah, I think so too.
they're
Yeah.
putting because I
Bringing
mean
them up.
Robert Downey Jr. You cannot. There's
There's
one
nobody
in the world
who
I
could
could
do
see
Iron
that could
Man
play
better.
Iron Man.
No.
But all right.
So what are we gonna do when he's gone? Just no more Iron Man.
Probably
until
not.
we find another one.
I assume you'll just do
No.
cameos because I think after this group is done, like they're just
If anything, maybe like
introducing
Rhodes
new
does
people.
it. But yeah, I don't see anyone else being Iron Man. Just get new heroes. There's so fucking
well, yeah,
many of them.
Yeah, I
they
know.
just bought Fox, so they're gonna get the Fantastic Four, so we're gonna see all that.
There's 1,000 different combinations of Avengers teams.
Yeah.
I mean, there's obscure fucking heroes. You can
New
get.
Avengers,
Yeah, West Coast
the
Avengers.
Uncanny Avengers. Yeah, there's
There was a Canadian team. There's a
Team Alpha Flight.
yeah, Captain Great Britain.
oh jeez.
Yeah, you can bring him in there.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Captain Great.
That's
were
a real
supposed to-
hero.
Yeah,
That's
they were
crazy.
supposed to make a movie about him.
Yeah, how
I still hope they do.
just horrible teeth.
He just has a sword.
Just you can't understand a
Just
word.
always
he-
asking about
yeah.
the queen.
Do they have the Captain Canada? He's always like, sorry, eh?
I do not know.
Sorry, eh?
They do have a Canadian captain.
Punches
I don't know
someone,
what
he's like, sorry, eh?
He's like the maple leaf or something. It's something really dumb.
Get the maple leaf
He
on
just
the
rides
shield.
in
like
on
a
a moose.
mountie. He's a
Let's
mech.
Her up everywhere.
But yeah, okay. What's your fourth, Gideon?
Oh man, my fourth was your guys' fifth, Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Oh.
I love
really?
this movie.
Yeah.
And then the end with Dormammu being the bad guy, and like a lot of people don't know about Dormammu, but he's the real deal. Like he's a legit.
Well, the fact I like Doctor Strange is he's not like any other hero. You know, he's not
No.
fighting the same
Yeah.
bad guys. He's fighting fucking other realm.
And let's be the ending of that movie where he just keeps dying. Probably one of my favorite endings for a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
great.
like he just used the time stone perfectly and kept running through it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just so well done. As we said, Benedict was great.
Yeah, he was awesome. All right, Mace.
Fourth.
Let's not forget we still have the X-Men movies. I don't know if you guys are.
Oh, Gideon, I never forget about that.
Yeah.
Movies.
Well, yeah, I do have an X-Men movie on my top 5.
Okay.
Fourth is kind of tough because I'm trying to like. Go ahead and you do your
Okay.
fourth real quick.
Spider-Man 2, the original Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay.
Ooh,
Doc Ock.
Okay.
I mean, you can't. Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. That was the perfect fucking casting. I love that movie. That's such a great sequel too. It was damn near as good.
And
as the
the
It was great.
ending.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
The ending was sad.
Oh, it was tragic. The story
Very
of
sad.
Doc Ock is tragic. I mean, they did that so well. Where his timeline, his wife dying and everything. Oh, he was awesome, and he
just
beats the
becomes-
shit out of
That
Spider-Man.
He
train.
does.
Okay, the train scene
The train scene where they all
might
the
be
people
one of the
are on there and they
might be one of the best scenes
and
in
they
like
carry
Marvel's
him like he's fucking
history.
Jesus.
Like,
yeah,
That was awesome.
and they
it
give
was
him
like
his
deeply
mask
religious.
back.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
That was I love Spider-Man 2. That's what got me into
that really was a great movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Everything about that, and the whole thing with Aunt May, and she's like poor and everything, and then it was awesome.
Dang it, dude! Now you're making me reevaluate my fourth. Because you are right. Spider-Man 2 is a great movie.
All right, what do you got?
You know what? For me, just because I'm not going to go the same all the time, I'm going to go Black Panther for fourth.
That I was close to
Yeah.
that.
yeah, it was right on my fringe of being 5.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Black Panther. It's crazy. Black Panther came out this year.
Yeah,
I know.
it came out in February.
Yeah.
That seems so fucking
seems-
long
It
ago.
does. It
does.
seemed like it came out 4 years ago.
does.
That movie could still be nominated for an Oscar.
It still
I know it
might
could.
be.
It probably will be for
Yeah.
special effects. At
Right.
least.
And that's kind of one of my highlights of this movie is like
Special effects.
right, special effects. But what's the name? Why am I forgetting
CGI?
No, the land.
Oh, Wakanda.
Wakanda, yeah.
Yeah, Wakanda was so well done.
Yeah, the part where they're fighting on the waterfall and like the drums are going,
Oh.
and like every time you felt like you were in Africa.
Right,
when
exactly.
They
Yeah.
did that really well. But yeah, Black Panther.
The ending of that movie was dope too. Like the big battle scene at the end where he comes out, he's like,
Yeah.
"I never yielded."
Yeah.
Another great Marvel sequence.
All right, Gideon, you got number 3 for us.
Oh man. Number 3's hard because you guys keep making me change my list. I keep having to rethink everything.
Oh, I know mine.
Cash, what's yours? I don't know mine yet.
I know what yours is going to be.
What?
Iron Man.
Nope.
No, really? Wow.
I'm gonna go with Deadpool 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I watched it again a couple days ago. I fucking love Deadpool 2. I like
good.
it. I like it more than the first one, and I love the first one. Yeah.
Wow.
But I love that I love the prison scene. The kid was hilarious.
The kid was
the New Zealand kid.
amazing.
So good.
People
Yeah.
from New Zealand.
People
I love the
from-
comedy.
They're
The
great.
comedy.
Their comedy's
it's
yeah.
dry. It's amazing. But yeah, I loved it. And they had Juggernaut in it. Mm-hmm. Put Juggernaut in anything besides X-Men 3.
Oh,
That movie sucks.
Besides that, yeah, besides that.
But I think he might have been the best part of that movie
Yeah.
because if you remember the big guy that plays him, the British guy, he's in a ton of stuff. But
Isn't
anyways-
he the Game of Thrones guy now?
No.
no, that's
Cersei's guard?
that's the mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
the
mountain.
mountain.
That guy's way.
He never
bigger.
played Juggernaut?
No, I wish.
He could
That's-
play.
That would
good
have been
Juggernaut,
that's
though.
good.
typecasting
yeah.
at that point.
But Juggernaut does talk a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That guy's not a great
No,
actor.
no.
No, but yeah.
Hence why he's silent the entire
Stand
Game of
there and
Thrones.
look intimidating.
That's a half Thor. he's the world's strongest man. He just won the world's
he won the
man,
competition.
Crazy.
Which is in the first time he's always been like second and third. I always watch those.
You really?
You
I
have
do.
to.
I
Are you
love
talking about the world's strongest man, like the Rock
Yeah, Atlas
competition
Stones
where
and
they-
stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, because there's always, but Icelanders are always,
They're fucking terrifying.
they're big,
humans.
they're fucking straight, they're Vikings. That's pure bloodline.
Yeah.
They breed them.
I want to go. I know. I want to go over to Iceland, find myself a lady, bring her back to the
Oh, yeah.
states.
You're not
have
gonna
a few
find
children.
yourself. Like, she's
Good
gonna find
retirement
herself you.
investment. So children, you will be making.
No,
my money.
Iceland people are supposed to be awesome, and the women are supposed to be like Swedish, but easier.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Right.
Beautiful.
So when is our trip to Iceland, boys?
Oh, and
Tomorrow.
it's small. Yeah, and it's like half of them are related, so they have to be really careful.
Everybody
Oh,
knows
yeah.
everything.
It's a small.
You walk in there
small
as
country.
like a 6 foreigner, you're like a 10 to them.
I wonder if they like Americans.
I don't know. They're gonna
sure
love
they-
your accent.
Ugh. American accent.
Yup. We all sound like cowboys.
Too bad we're not. We're not.
Yeehaw!
Yeah. Too bad we're not even from the south. We
I-
don't even have it.
I know, we don't
we'd
have
be
a
panty
southern
The
dropping.
only thing we do is we call soda pop. That's the only thing we
Such
got
an
going.
absurd word.
Give me that pop.
Can I have some pop?
I remember going to Mexico for my senior year. I was talking to someone from Chicago, and I called soda pop, and she's like, "You want a pop?" And she thought I was talking about a sucker. Yeah,
Like, no, not a sucker.
that's all we got. Yeah. All right. Did you guys go 3?
I'll give you my third. The Winter Soldier, I just felt like was the forgotten Captain America movie.
Really? Winter
I
Soldier.
loved it.
I like Civil War more
See,
than Winter Soldier.
I like Civil War, and it was great because I like the face off towards the end. But I just like the ending of the whole Winter Soldier like plot line. It was like more. It was kind of like a noir film. Like he was trying to figure all this stuff out. He had to be a detective.
Those
you get
movies-
a GSP cameo in the very beginning,
I know, that
and he
was weird.
fights fucking Captain America.
We're like he.
yeah, that was such a weird cameo too. I was like,
He,
what the hell?
he almost puts up a fight, but
Yeah.
he's just GSP. Like, why is he even standing a chance?
He's just.
He's just a good fighter.
And then we get a cool like end fight scene between him and Bucky at the end in the giant ship.
Oh yeah, that's right.
those movies.
To be honest, we also get a lot of great Samuel L. Jackson in that movie.
we do.
The darker those movies went, the better it
Yeah.
was for my version of Captain America.
Yeah.
I liked those later movies. I could not stand him in the first
The
one.
early
The
Captain
first
America.
Yeah,
one
and
was just
even the winter,
rough.
but
When he
Civil
woke
War.
up.
had language.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of bullshit.
Oh, the first Avengers. Yeah,
Yeah, that one was rough.
Horrible.
I was like, come on, really? Can
like
we stop doing
language.
this?
I liked him in fucking the new Avengers when
Yup.
he just came in.
He
and
has that
purely
badass beard.
And
That-
he didn't say anything. He just started fighting. That's
Yup.
the cameo. That's the Captain America I want. I don't need a fucking speech every time you got to go do something.
Yeah, let's just get it done. We're on the clock, man. Let's figure this out.
know.
I'm trying to go home.
We don't have time for this bullshit. But yeah. All right. That's your third, Mace. What do you got?
For my third, this is actually pretty darn high, but as far as all-time favorites, like literally I could go back and watch it again, and I would not have even thought of it if it wasn't for you, but I got to go Blade, dude. I love those movies. Like legitimately like some of my favorite movies of all time. I remember going over to my grandma's house and watching those all the time as a kid. Like I must have seen Blade probably 20, 30 times. Like, I just loved them. They were
That's
awesome.
so weird you're allowed to watch Blade.
I wasn't allowed to watch those, but I.
Oh, you were, yeah.
That's why I watched them all the time because that was like the one movie that I could watch.
Yeah.
Without my parents knowing.
Well, that
when I was
yeah.
a kid.
If it wasn't vampires, that movie would not be that bad.
And Wesley
No.
Snipes.
Everyone
too.
that dies, there's no blood when they die or anything. It's just I swear you could still get Wesley Snipes to do an old Blade.
I would love it.
I can't remember what
If
happens.
he revamped his role
An
as
old Blade movie,
yeah.
like they did with Logan, but
That's
it's
what I was going to say. A
Blade.
Logan
Yeah.
movie, yeah.
That would be tight.
Oh, you know what? Can we do top 6?
No. Logan's my number 2.
Logan
Yeah.
was number
Yeah.
2. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, Logan's my
I was
2.
hoping no one was going to
Yeah.
bring it up before. Cause
I
I
would-
knew you
yeah.
guys
Well,
were gonna forget
that
about
was
it.
my one X-Men movie that I was.
Yep, Logan's 2
Yeah.
for me.
Logan is just one of the
Oh,
best superhero movies of all time.
It's one of my favorite movies of all
amazing.
time.
Yeah.
Every movie that Wolverine should have been in should have been R.
Yeah.
He's the most violent. I mean, he has knives for fucking hand. That's all he uses.
That's it.
There's gonna be some blood.
Right.
And- but it's
gonna
not
be
even
blood and
that.
problems.
Like, there's blood, but it's also like that movie like really has like heart in it. Like at the end where he tells her, "Don't be the monster they made you."
Well, the kid was
Damn.
great.
Some like real emotional
it's
acting. that gets
real
you right in the
emotion.
heartstrings.
Like you don't really get that out of superhero movies a lot, and I think
you
that's
don't.
what puts it so high on my list. Is you just get that emotion.
Well, that girl, that X-23,
She did great.
amazing.
Yeah, she did.
She did a really good job.
she did.
She was fucking frightening in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, even Patrick
That
Stewart
part-
though.
Where she in the very
Yeah, the
beginning.
Patrick Stewart part was extremely sad because
Oh.
that was the first X-Men, that was literally the
Yeah.
movie that we grew. That's the first Marvel movies we grew up with.
Yep.
We were 6 years old when
Yeah.
the first one was made.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when it came out,
Yeah,
not when it
exactly.
was made. It was filmed.
I remember seeing it in theaters too, and that movie, the first X-Men, is fucking dark. I
Yeah.
mean, that
Yeah.
the star where he's got to go and fight bare knuckle. Oh, such a great scene. But and where she kills her boyfriend at the
Yep.
very start, that scene's fucked up. Rogue.
Yep, and they
She
keep trying to
touches-
kidnap
yeah,
her
yeah.
and Sabretooth the giant.
Yeah.
Sabretooth. That's right, Sabretooth.
Yeah.
Sabretooth is in all of them, besides the third one, I think.
Was he in the second one?
Oh, yeah. For sure. Sabretooth, Toad.
Oh,
Toad was
no,
it.
I thought that was just the first one. I don't think he was in the second one.
No, I thought that was the... Oh, no, he's not. The second one is with the Claw Lady.
Yeah.
That one is good, too. With
I like that
Stryker.
one. That one
is
was
awesome.
good.
That's just as good as
The
the first
ice
one.
wall when he's like talking to him through it.
Yeah,
That was intense.
we get a little bit of Colossus in that, which we never get in any of the movies besides Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, we barely get him in that.
And Colossus was like a white dude.
And he's
He was just
Russian.
like,
Yeah.
he wasn't Russian in those movies.
Oh,
though.
no,
he
yeah,
was
he's
just a
supposed to
normal
be.
guy.
Yeah, and he barely had any lines. He does throw Wolverine in
He
one
does.
of them. I can't remember.
That was
which
the
one
third one.
That's the third one, yeah.
That's why nobody remembers it.
Well, is that all of our number twos? Basically,
Yeah, that was my number
Yeah.
2 too. That was my one X-Men.
You know
film
what
that was
sucks
top
if
5.
I realized that I would have put Thor Ragnarok in there in my top 5 somewhere. Yeah, I would have.
Okay, so
your number one.
So this is my.
All right, we'll do one
This is my
add-on.
preface. Okay, it is a travesty, and I apologize to everyone at the Guardians of the Galaxy that
I know, I feel
because
bad.
It is on my top 5. It has to be. It's like the best.
I would probably put it
franchise.
number 3. I would put it maybe
Yeah.
above for me.
I would put it above Blade.
Yeah.
As much as I love Blade.
And I'd put it
now
above
looking
Spider-Man,
back,
too, yeah.
Yeah. But my number 1, for the sake of this right now, is definitely Thor Ragnarok. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It is.
Everything about it it's my kind of humor, my kind of superhero movie.
New Zealand.
It's exactly what I want out of a superhero
It's
movie.
definitely by far the funniest.
It is so
but
funny.
and it's funny without trying very
Yeah.
hard, like
Exactly.
some of the Marvel movies.
and it
do.
doesn't take itself too serious.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
It's such a ridiculous premise, but
Well,
Yeah.
and
it's
we get that.
realistic, but not too real.
And the
where
way
you're
they
like,
use
okay,
Hulk is
come
the
on.
Yeah,
first.
and that
Yeah.
buddy cop feeling you get between
love it.
Thor and Hulk
Yeah.
is so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have put. I'm a little upset. But my number 1 is the first Iron Man. That was
Wow.
that.
Whoa,
Yeah,
That's
I
the
knew.
start of
I knew
it.
that was high on your list.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up earlier. I was like,
yeah.
you know,
That is what kicked off. And that if you guys don't remember, them casting.
The Jericho part where he just waits for that cloud.
But them casting Robert Downey Jr. was insane
Yeah.
for a Disney
At the
movie.
time,
At the
yes,
time,
it
he
was,
was
'cause he was
or not
very
even it was
controversial.
Marvel, but he was an ex drug addict.
Yep.
He was
well, he had pretty much been blackballed by that point.
yeah
He had, yeah.
he was
Yeah.
literally the Tony Stark character though
Yep.
in real
Right.
life. It's the exact same thing where he comes and it was just I literally think that character just saved
His life.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean that role. And I love was perfect for him, but I love how the Iron Man suit feels like it's got some actual weight to
Yeah.
it. You know, when he walks around, it's
And it sounds clunky.
it's loud. Where now it's an exoskeleton for him. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
thin, but
Well, it's nice that it shows that progression though of how far he's come at.
Yeah,
Iron
because if the
Man.
tech is that good, I'm sure the suit can get that
Yeah.
good that fast.
but
you know,
in that first one though, the tech, although insane, the tech was still
still new.
grounded
Yeah.
in real world. Where
Right.
now it's just like the tech is borderline magic.
Right.
Where it's
Yeah,
like
it's like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, and him in that scene where he's in the cave and he's got to build the Mark 1, just a giant fucking
Flamethrower
Yeah.
on it.
and they had real weapons and missiles and everything. I love that first one. That is what kicked it off.
It did.
I mean, if that movie would have failed, we might not have had the Marvel universe that we have now.
no.
Yeah.
Phase 1, 2, or 3.
and people barely talking about him, but Jeff Bridges.
Oh, Obadiah Stane.
Obadiah.
He was a great bad guy.
Yeah, just one and
He
done.
really
That
was.
was a great,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
All right. I think I'm on the last one. So mine was the Infinity War. It's my number one. I love Thanos.
Wow.
I just thought so.
Wow.
Okay,
Number
here's the
one,
thing.
huh?
I loved that movie. I loved it. I loved Thanos. I loved every part of it. I loved that there was heart in it.
Okay.
You
I
like
just-
that more than Logan, huh?
Yeah.
This is actually blowing me away. Like,
So
I'm
to
actually
be
shocked.
like 100%, like the act, like, well, obviously it's all the Avengers, but more of the point where it was like a Thanos story of like why he's doing it. And like you kind of understand, like there's a part where towards the end I'm like, yeah, I get it. People are assholes. He's like, I just want to clear and help the world or help the
And
universe.
then you saw where he came from too. They definitely humanized him.
Yeah, they gave him like
You
a
know?
real backstory, which
Right.
I love.
I
think-
did appreciate as like
I think
a villain.
at that point when that movie came out, though, I was just tired of seeing the sympathetic bad guy, because
Right,
that's what Marvel did. That's what every superhero movie
Yeah.
does, where they try to, I think they did the best job of making me care about more than anything.
Yeah.
But in the end, he's still an asshole.
yeah,
But
but
I would-
I just
yeah.
love the ending because
Right,
he's
of
like,
course.
he
But
did
they
exactly
humanize
what
them.
he
You don't
said he did.
Yeah, and you don't always necessarily agree with the character, but you see where they're
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
from, and that's what makes a good villain. For instance, like Justice League. No backstory, just this guy reciting old biblical
And then he-
lines like I'm going
Yeah,
to
and that's
blah,
the
blah,
thing
blah.
is you can't make this hero like too biblical. I mean, you can't
Right.
make it like he's the devil or anything, which they do in the Avengers. They do in Infinity War where he does have a lot of lines, philosophical
Yeah.
lines
Right,
and
of course,
whatnot.
yeah.
But
Kind of have to when
but-
you're wiping out half
exactly,
the
but
galaxy.
it's definitely not too much in your face. Where
No.
Justice League was, where everything
where it was like,
is
oh
like,
my god,
are
really?
you
Can we get
kidding
over
me?
that?
Yeah, I know. What a dramatic asshole! Just,
What
yeah.
a terrible. Who
Where-
wrote this
where it's the-
dialogue?
where in Justice League he's just trying to bring the apocalypse and where
Yeah.
every villain has. Where in this movie he's not. He thinks he's making the world.
Yeah,
a
he
better
thinks
place.
he's doing the right thing. And I feel like it just checked every box for me. There was heart in it. Like the ending where everybody's dying and like you're seeing everybody just shocked. Like it left you with such a cliffhanger. You're like, what the fuck's going to happen
Yeah, and
next?
I finally did like the fact that a superheroes died.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't.
Well,
I know, of course, they're going to be brought back in the next Avengers. Of
If
course,
he
like
actually,
the time
if
stone,
he,
we all know this.
Except I did like the fact that he did. I mean, Loki's not coming back. I mean,
No.
I guess they could bring. I mean, obviously
TV show, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but that
he's
could
coming
be.
back.
That definitely could be a
Prequel, yeah.
which I think it will be. But yeah,
there was just a lot of things that I liked. And then the action scenes were all great.
him being all
Like-
CGI.
Yeah, they really were.
Him being all CGI bothers me though too.
But it looked great.
It looks great,
great.
but
It
it's
looked
still
amazing.
he's
Yeah.
Well, he
still
has
this
to be
big
that
ass
big.
grommet looking. Yeah, well, he's huge, but still, the ball chin.
I love
Right,
it.
yeah.
They did it really well. Like based
It's hard
to
to
the
it's hard to
comics.
do an entire CGI. At least for me, that still kind of bothers me. But as more you can get with a human bad guy,
Yeah.
it's way better than fucking Ultron was when Ultron was
Ultron
very
was rough.
biblical and you couldn't really see from his point of view because he was
No.
just a robot.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
He was like, my creator made me this way. No, he didn't, you fucking psycho.
Typical,
Just being a dick.
typical Frankenstein story.
All
All
right.
right, well that's all of them.
That's all of
All
them.
right.
R.I.P. Stan Lee.
R.I.P. Stan
You know
Lee.
what my
That was our
favorite
memorial
Stan
to
Lee
him.
cameo was? The cameo he played in each one of our hearts
Wow.
for years and years to come.
What a way to wrap up this show.
Yeah.
What a way.
Wow.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Stan Lee.
He's up there living with, well, I don't know if there's superheroes up in hell.
Hey, man!
No, who am I to know if he went to hell or not? I don't know. I'm sure he did. But
Hey, man!
Oh, man.
Don't do Stan like this. Excelsior!
Well, follow us on YouTube. Type in HYSI. This will be episode 106 or 7. I don't know. Type in 100 and something.
it'll be the Stan Lee.
It'll be the
It'll be the
Stan
Stanley
Lee
Memorial
Memorial.
episode. Yes.
Very dramatic.
Twitter, Seen It
Apparently he's in
Podcast.
hell.
Gideon _ that's just Cash. Instagram, have you seen it?
You got it.
iTunes, SoundCloud. We will soon be on Spotify at the beginning of this year in 2019.
Ooh.
Other than that, that's it. So,
Bye.
Bye, true believers.